Hotties, it's your girl Megan Thee Stallion, aka the Hot Girl Coach, aka Proteina, and it's time to grab those protein refreshers and start pumping.
Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion isn't the only person pushing protein these days. Restaurants, tons of food companies, they're all trying to cater to people, trying to pack it on in this diet trend. It's been going on for years now, so we're going to find out if maxing out your protein is right for you. So let's talk about how much you need and when you need it in your diet. Here to break it all down, dietitian Caroline Susie with the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Good morning to you, Caroline.
Good morning. Yeah. I feel like we should have better coordinated like our Megan Thee Stallion protein looks after seeing that
right.
that teaser. But
I needed to have that nice orange outfit.
Yeah, make a statement. But speaking of statement, protein is having a moment, and it is everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I feel like it's kind of a bit of an issue when it comes down to, you know, how much do we need every day?
Yeah.
How much are they really pushing on us? Is it all just a gimmick for you to, you know, kind of buy more stuff?
Well, it's an important macronutrient.
Yeah.
So protein is made up of amino acids, and amino acids do a number of fabulous things in our body, mainly muscle protein synthesis, so preserving and building that lean body mass, immune function, hormone signaling, keeping our body, telling our body we're full, helping with insulin. So a lot of things going on with it, but how much you need is the question. And of course, I'm gonna recommend that you meet with a registered dietitian for that personal game plan with what you have going on. The lowest amount, the RDA is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. Frankly, the research suggests probably more than that. We're looking at 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight.
Okay, so obviously when I was mentioning earlier about a gimmick, I want to just make sure that you're not wasting your protein intake, because a lot of times when you know people take it, they feel like, well, I can just have as much as I want, but there's kind of a science behind how much you have, how much you eat, how much every 4 hours it says that your body can digest.
So we don't, and I feel like it's also a little bit Texas where we will eat a little bit at breakfast, lunch, and then we'll sit down and have like a big old steak at dinner. What the research really suggests is that 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, lunch, and dinner spread throughout the day is going to help preserve lean body mass. It's going to help with weight management, and that's really helpful for a lot of people that might be in perimenopause or menopause. Maybe you're taking a GLP-1 medication, weight management. If you are into bodybuilding, the timing of all this really matters.
Right.
So incorporating it and spreading out. And I really liked what you said, that it is in everything, but does that mean that's the best choice?
Right.
And I kind of want to talk about some ways that we could sneak it in here.
Okay.
Having that bar, like a bar, a lot of times those are made of like protein isolates, and it's just not the same. They are super convenient. You can have them in your gym bag after work. I get it. But having a bar versus sitting down and having protein with broccoli and rice, in theory, they might be both 20 grams of protein, but this sucker is going to fill you up a lot longer and is going to offer you other key nutrients. They're going to help keep you healthy.
All these I love. You got chicken, you got eggs, you obviously have, was it salmon?
Yep, salmon. And I also brought the pouch and can stuff is great too. Affordable, shelf stable, so don't knock that. Other ways you can sneak this in, these are biscuits, and you know, a dietitian bringing biscuits, what's happening? Awesome. Thank you. Instead of cold butter, I made these with cottage cheese, which is also having a moment. Cottage cheese in your immersion blender, get it. But this is cheese, lean ham, and cottage cheese chive biscuits, about 25 grams of protein. If that's not your thing in the morning, overnight oats. This is so easy. Half a cup of oatmeal, half a cup of milk, half a cup of Greek yogurt, stir in some chia seeds, and then I add a peanut butter. If you want to get fancy, you can add some jelly in here, have little PB&Js, but this is about 25 grams of protein as well.
Right.
Very easy to get.
One thing I laughed at, I believe Bluebell came out with a protein ice cream, and I was just going like, okay, you're getting protein, but you're also getting a lot of other things that might not be the best.
I'm an all foods fit dietitian, and you know, I'm a Texan, so I'm okay with some Bluebell in my life, and you know, it's an excellent source of calcium there too. But yeah, you're really focusing on these foods, and a lot of people always ask, well, does it have to be meat? And you know, the animal sources of protein are going to be higher quality and have all of those amino acids, which is the essential ones that our bodies don't make. But you absolutely can meet your protein needs through non-animal sources. So I brought out some edamame today. Cool. Fabulous source. Again, the cottage cheese, the dairy, legumes. So if you like black beans and those sort of things, an easy way to add to your diet. Throw some chickpeas on a salad to bump up that protein intake. And then with those, you're also getting some fiber too, which makes every dietitian happy everywhere.
All right, so let me see if I can recap with your approval here. Protein is important, obviously. time it out. Make sure you have plenty, 3 to 4 times a day. And then also maybe don't overeat at times, because then you're not really doing that much for your body. You're just kind of getting rid of it pretty quickly or not absorbing it as much.
Yep, you got it. I give you an A+.
Okay, very cool. All right, so that's Caroline Susie. If you want to follow her or look up any of her work, you most certainly can, especially if you have any questions about protein intake or your diet as well. We'll be right back after this on Plus.